Hi everyone and welcome to my new channel. I'm going to be taking out my locks today, something I've wanted to do for like 3 weeks now. So let's get into it. For this you're going to need a rat tail comb, a crochet needle like this. I have 2 of them. One is 0.5 and one is 0.75. Either of them work perfectly fine. Some rubber bands to section off your hair and a spray bottle. I got this from Walmart just to spray your hair with water because it's better to comb out when it's wet. And lastly, a bag or just a garbage bin so that you could collect all the hair, because a lot of hair is going to go when you comb out these locks. First thing I'm going to do is show you guys how to do this yourself. This is one of my locks. I've had my locks for 2 years now, and as you can see, for the most part, they started locking. You're gonna start from the beginning and you're gonna try and separate as much as you can yourself before you start using other objects. I should have sprayed it first. You can spray all of your hair at once, or you could just spray each and every one. I'm separating mine as far as I can without using any objects. And once I reach a dead end where I can't really do anything else with my fingers, I'll start using the end of the comb. And since mine are only 2 years old, they aren't too tight to the point where I can't do anything with them. Like, I can still get space through most of them, except for like some of the tinier ones. So we're separating it. You just push the end through like the bottom gently, because this is still your hair. You try to get it up to where it's fatter on the comb, and then you just separate the space that you just made in your lock. And you're basically gonna go through that all the way up. Now, the crochet needle is for when we get further to a point where it's like too tight for the end of this comb to go through, because it's kind of fat compared to one of these. Okay, so I got through like a third of this. I was just taking out a huge knot because I started moving up too high. It's still there. Like, as you get through from the top to the bottom of one lock and you pull out the knots, they shrink. Like, up here it was huge and now it's just that. So I'm just putting all the hair into this bag just to show you guys how much hair you lose doing this. And keep in mind that the hair that you're losing is not the hair currently in your scalp. Like, it's dead hair because all of the hair gets trapped in one lock as you're going through your lock journey. It's like hair comes out and it doesn't go anywhere because it's still inside the lock. Kind of like with braids, like when you get the box braids. I'm trying to take some of this out with my fingers because this is one of my looser locks. The reason I'm taking out my locks right now is because most of them are thin. Most of them are really thin, or they're just super tiny. Like, I did interlocking and some of them, like, well, this is a bad example, but I'll find some. Some of them are super skinny and they're just hard. Like, if you try to feel one of these, it's soft, you can squish it and it just bounces back to its shape. Others are like this. Like, they are as hard as this. You can't really do much with them and they're just getting thinner. So I'm taking them out now and hopefully I'll relock my hair. But I'm taking them out now because I know that in the future they're just gonna get thinner, because I've been using interlocking for like 2 years now and it's been the same way. I'm a little over halfway in. I think I have like a third left basically. And up to right here is where my lock ends. I haven't been twisting my hair in like a month or half a month maybe. So I'm basically gonna be done when I get this much left. And I completely forgot how long it takes to take out locks. Like I did take out like 3 or 4 of them before I did the video, just to see like how long am I gonna be taking to do this. And it's long. It's a long process just to take out one. So this is going to take a while. I'm also using my fingers to take this out because it's a lot easier for the loose ones. Like when I get to the thinner ones, I'm definitely going to be using the needles, the crochet needles, for a majority of them, but the ones in the front aren't that tight. So it's easiest to take out with your fingers. One thing I will say is taking out the top, like basically the last retwist that you've done, is definitely the hardest part to take out. Like no matter what kind of, no matter if it's one of the looser ones or one of the smaller ones that are like tight, it's super hard to get out that last bit because it's like you just tightened it up. You could say tightened it up. So you can't separate it. Like that I have to use the needles and the comb for. After this I'll section my hair. I don't know why I didn't section it before. So now I'm at the point that I was saying was the hardest to take out. That last retwist that you did whenever, like you can see my hair is stuck on that last bit. When you do interlocking, you're kind of bringing your hair through itself. So right now it's just like a 4-point section that's just been brought through itself multiple times. And you have to take it out methodically so that you don't end up just pulling all your hair out or something. This part I do with my fingers for the most part, unless it's like super tight, and I would use the needles. But right now, I'm just taking it out with my fingers, trying not to get the rest of my hair knotted. Okay. This is all dead hair. Yeah, it's a lot easier to separate now. And I think, give or take some tiny knots here or there, it's done. So all of that was one lock. Now, one of the other reasons I wanted to take my locks out was because so much lint gets trapped inside them no matter how many times you wash your hair. So this is one knot that I'm about to take out right now. And you can see the little bits of lint throughout my hair. Like here. And this is the actual length of my hair. This is how much the locks stretch to. So I'm going to take out a few more. Okay guys, so this is day 2 and I've only finished a quarter of my hair. This took me 16 hours. I honestly did not expect it to take this long, so I'm just powering through it at this point. Like, this is all that I've done in 16 hours. I still have 3 other parts to do. Hopefully it won't take as long as this, but I swear, that whole 16 hours, I was just taking my hair out. To we're gonna come back when I have half of it done. This is day 4 and I finally finished everything. My hair is completely out and loose. I twisted most of it so that I could just keep track of how much I did. So that's why it looks like this mess right now. But tomorrow I'm going to the hair salon to get it washed professionally. And I'll be back then. I'm back from the hair salon. My hair has been washed, blown out, and braided. And the experience in itself was terrible. This woman was abusing my head, but I'm here now. I really don't like how my hair looks right now, but I'm going to be doing a different hairstyle in a different video where I need my hair to be braided like this anyway. So I'm gonna show you guys this hair, but I'm gonna be doing something different later. It was all just braided down, but I caught these up, and if you can see, the braids are super thin because of how straight they blew out my hair, but it's whatever. I'm doing a different style soon. I put these beads in to help me feel cute because I was not feeling cute yesterday when they did them, but this is the final result, and it looks nice now. It looks better than it did yesterday, so now I'm waiting for a package from Lovely Wholesale because my next video will be me doing a try on haul for Lovely Wholesale. Stay tuned for that video. It should be out either next week or the week after, and I'll see you then.